All right, and we're live from San Francisco, California, in the United States of America.
In the United States of China.
Exactly. Don't ask me the zip code of San Francisco, because I couldn't tell you.
0769420.
That's way too fucking long.
I don't think you're right. I think you're lying to me, Matthew, but, well.
I would
Whoa, the Dragon Addict is live. Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 12, streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you, Twitch.
I thought you said it was episode 11.
I said, well,
He
no.
immediately corrected himself.
I said episode 11 because when I started the stream up, it said episode 11 already there, which means that last episode was episode 11. This episode is episode 12. It feels like we've been playing for a lot longer than we have. I can't believe it's only been like 12 sessions.
I can. Oh.
It just doesn't feel like it's been that little. We must be level 12 by now. I don't think so, buddy. How does chat look on stream? Because I made it bigger last episode because when it was be exported to YouTube, it came in really pixely. Not that we have a lot of chatters normally, but
yeah, it's just us.
Yeah. Just usually you and Caleb say things in chat, and sometimes Hans and David. Speaking of Hans and David.
I'm getting Twitch on my iPad right now so that I can... Oh, you fucking... What's the point of having my fucking thumb if you're not gonna use it?
Chat is more legible. Yeah, like I said, I made it bigger. So... Oh yeah, true. That's a good point. I don't know. How big is the chat box? I don't think... I'm gonna turn the overlay on to see. Just gonna... Oh, hello, Keith. Can you hear
my
me?
Twitch login. Whoops.
It does not clip in to the overlay. And it's more legible.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden by Jarwin.
Oh, but it does clip in if it... Oh, that's way bad. That's way bad.
I mean, it's not like it does... Like, we have too much that matters in that screen space.
It's just... Oh, that's annoying. It's just like in the background, like Aiden's would be like you would see it behind her thing. Unless it's on Jarwin mode, and then I think you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh, you still can. Whatever. Oh, well.
My fork.
And you can't, like, trim down, like, the height of it.
I mean, I can. I just don't know if it's... Hold on. Gonna fuck with... No, that's just gonna make it basically exactly how I had it before, where it was basically illegible.
So it only goes, like, from corner to corner, then?
Basically, even if you're... Well, because there is, like, the other 4 little blocks, like, you know how, like, you can make it thinner, make it shorter, but it only moves, like, equally, if that... I don't know how to phrase that. Thank you, Keith. Much love.
Fuck skin.
Alright. So now that we have been live for about 4.5 minutes, I guess we can actually start the stream. Like I said, Aiden will hop in later. No, that's my video script. I don't want to be reading that.
Yummy.
I like how you're not considered a moderator or anything. You don't get, like, the little tag.
Oh, my main thing? Yeah, it's because I haven't
Are you
made
using
today
a
in a
different
month.
account or?
Yeah, Dragon Addict is a different account.
Ah.
I bet if I commented on it in Dragon Addict, it would be mod. But
or it'll be like owner.
yeah, some shit like that. Anyway, last session, you guys had finally battled the invisible stalker in the abandoned shack at the edge of town, where Maluk, in all of his glory, cleaved it in half. And then you just kind of went about your business. You packed up your shit and you left town.
Hell yeah. Like true mercenaries.
Like true mercenaries. You do...
We get paid?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
You made your journey towards Caer-Dineval with some very MacGyver-esque heating, courtesy of Maluk.
Oh yeah. Anything Maluk can make is fire and destruction.
There you go. Strangely enough, there were people kind of out and about in between towns, which is an abnormality for the most part. You guys had a brief stint of conversation with the Goliath, known as Bonebreaker, who runs Bonebreaker's shop in Caer-Konig. He gives Maluk a strange stony finger and talks with Fury about some, random bits and bobs that she was just kind of asking him about.
I get a pinky.
Yummy.
You guys eventually arrived at Caer-Dineval, and the guards basically were bullied into submission by Barlow as he just kind of walked his way into the Caer, and straight all the way up to Kadroth's office, where Barlow effectively just assumes control of the castle and says, go do whatever, I'm gonna deal with this. Maluk goes off to get some food, cook some stuff, do some things. Finch and Jarwin end up pilfering through Kadroth's stuff. And Finch also checks up on the side room that your late friend Amon once visited. The blood still staining the floor. Rain and Fury go check up on the speaker of the Caer. Rain pokes around for anything valuable, turning up basically nothing. As there doesn't seem to be really anything in there that's of any import. And Fury tries to ease the speaker's ailments with medicine. The speaker convulses regularly, speaking someone else's words through his mouth in Infernal. They call you the speaker, so speak to me. Tell me what you say. Tell me what you see. Your time is running out, dear boy. I need to know what you know. With that, cryptic message, Fury kind of throws all caution to the wind, and she breaches his mind. And try to give him some motivational words. Unfortunately, this time Tativlis was able to kind of grab onto her and control. In turn for releasing the speaker from this torment, Fury now takes his place effectively. And Fury, still herself, gets a mental probe, a compulsion, if you will. Prove your worth to me. Kill the tiefling. Slit his throat and bathe in his blood.
So all I can picture is Fury doing blood angels
Oh my god.
I feel like that's more of a Jungo move, actually.
Junko. You just see like you don't even see him. You just see like an outline, a bloody outline of him just in the blood.
Yeah. Alright. So with that, we resume as Rain kind of yells out like, "Hey, anybody help? Something happened."
This weird. Didn't a black cloud wasn't there a visual effect of a black?
It was hold on a second. It was like a hand basically around her skull. Yeah.
Some weird black hand just kind of grabbed Fury.
It was a flaming hand, not a black hand.
Oh, that's even better.
What floor are they on?
The second floor.
I'm assuming that's the one I've been on.
Yes, that's the one that you and Jarwin are both on.
I hear the screaming, and I immediately kind of
Jarwin follows, slips on the ground, and knocks himself out.
Knocks himself out. Yeah, that's a surprise.
His heel broke. He broke one of his stilettos. He's devastated.
Oh, not his Achilles heel.
He'll never be the same again.
You hear, as you run out, you hear, "Oh, my heel!" And then no sound.
Yeah, I keep running. He's done this before so many times. I've learned to ignore it.
Yeah, he carries spare heels in his backpack.
Yeah. There are worse things going on right now, or so I hear.
He has a cobbler's kit.
Yeah, for sure. Something like that.
I just found a $1 casino chip on the floor. What the fuck?
Nice.
Of your bedroom?
No, I'm in the barn.
Oh.
I went over to the window and I looked down and there's Las Vegas Casino, Nevada.
Whack. Anyway, yeah, so Finch, you kind of run through the halls. You hear as you turn the corner. It's the last thing you hear from Jarwin. Fury, Rain, what are you two doing?
I mean,
how they feel.
yeah. After Rain shouted, we did have our brief chat about Fury told him the secret. And I'm a warlock. I have a pact with a demon.
I'm not possessed by a devil. That would be cringe. How could I be possessed by a devil?
I'm fine. You're gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay. I am rolling insight.
Did you say the speaker is fine now? Didn't he wake up?
He woke up, then immediately slumped back down. He is asleep, basically.
I don't know if I did it before, but I am gonna roll insight to see how much I trust.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I believe.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
You got a 2? Okay. Yeah, you're just I mean, if you say so, Fury. I mean, you would know better than I would, I guess.
Fury.
You're the warlock. I'm just a sorcerer.
Fury's playing the long game. She's gonna look after the speaker for a little bit. She's gonna get a wet cloth and try and cool him down, get him comfortable. I'm sure he's all sweaty and gross and from his convulsions.
Yeah. He's still shaking a little bit. Oh, sorry,
Probably hasn't had an ounce of sleep since he's been like that.
No. Yeah, he's still shaking and shivering a little bit. But otherwise he's dead asleep.
Does Finch arrive around this point?
Yeah, you arrive and Fury's just kind of tending to the speaker. She has a wet cloth over his head, kind of another wet cloth, kind of wiping away all the sweat on his face.
Oh, hey Finch.
Hit the button. Sorry.
Sorry, 1 second.
My phone
my phone was glitching, so I was trying to look at my stuff, and it just was not letting me. So Ellison kind of enters the room, like, dagger in hand, like, ready to fight something. Like, he has no idea what to expect. So he kind of gets into the room, notices Fury is just calmly tending to the speaker. Rain's doing whatever Rain is doing.
He's looking through like some cupboards and stuff, trying to find something.
Okay. Was
God damn.
there an emergency or something, or
False
what was the
alarm.
screaming for?
It appears to have
False alarm?
been a trick of Kadroth's. I managed to reach into his mind and at least temporarily cure him.
Okay. Well,
Make a deception check.
What was?
I'm asking Jacob to make a deception check.
Okay. Should I roll something?
We'll see. I mean, would you not trust Fury?
Well, I would be very suspicious because of the screaming that had just happened. The way Rain had made it seem like an actual like event was happening.
Alright, now that my mouth's not full. When you walk in, I will look at you and be like, sorry, false alarm, something spooked me. But we got it under control. Speaker's up now, kind of.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
What was your deception check, Jacob?
17.
Okay, make an insight check if you would like to.
Yeah, I will. I'm good
Also-
at those.
That's just not lying. I might have to make a check. I feel like
That is a
some semblance of the
21.
truth.
Fury is lying to you. Not
To
like
be fair.
not completely. Sorry, lying is the incorrect term.
Yeah.
Half-truthing, exactly.
Fibbing, one might say.
I'm not gonna bring it up, but I'm definitely gonna be more wary of Fury.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna like act differently, but I'm letting you know as the DM that I will be acting more like cautiously.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to also assume that Rain is in on something because the two of them were in here
Sorry.
when it
With
happened.
your 21, Rain, he does not have any idea what the fuck is going on. He's so lost, he's so confused.
Okay.
I
well,
genuinely, something startled me, but we figured it out.
Yeah, that's yeah, you can get the gist that that's what he thinks. Something scared
Okay.
the fuck out of him, and then the both of them worked it out, and it's all good.
All right, buddy. If that's what you say. So, okay, all right, cool. So there was no actual reason. Like, are we all set and good here?
Yeah, it got a little
I wouldn't
scary
call
when I
myself good, but we're okay.
it got a little scary when I, got it out of his system, but
You had to
he's
be
How
there.
fine now.
exactly did you get it out of his system? What exactly did you do?
Well, there was a thing in his head, but well, it was linked to Kadroth in some way, and I guess, last time I was in here, I wasn't able to root it out because, Kadroth was right here watching me.
But how did you do it? Like, I understand that you did do it, and great, but like, how did you do it so we know what to do if it ever happens again?
Well,
I'm just gonna stand there and go, magic.
Rain, I'm asking Fury. Fury's the one who did it. Obviously, I should be asking her. She would be the expert, at least currently.
Fury will get Jungo to reveal himself. For the first time, fully revealed.
You see a creepy little bug creature. It looks kind of like... How do I explain a fucking closet?
Show me a picture. It's kind of that easy.
Little gangly, shitty.
It's a little
busty.
gangly, yeah, it's a little gangly fucking shitbag. This fucker.
It's so cute. It's
Oh yeah, it is
adorable. Look
kind
at
of
him.
cute. In its
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it's like a
awful way.
cute and an ugly awful.
It looks
it's
like a buff
scrunkly.
version of a Doxy from
Somebody send a
Is it
picture.
a Doxy from Harry Potter?
It's scrunkly.
It's adorable. He's not even scrunkly.
Yeah, they're ugly little cute little bastards.
Yeah, it's like Ranger.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like Ranger. He looks exactly like Ranger.
I'm going to assume
that's the exact reaction Rain gives. Ah!
This is
Ellison doesn't like. He doesn't like react in any sort of way, but internally he's like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like so.
It-
How do I? It's like Stitch if he was a bug.
Yeah, it's like a demonized version of a doxy. Yeah.
Just imagine
Um,
Rain's not even paying attention. He's turned around. Hey, what's going on? Turns around. Ah!
Yeah, and then you like scream in fear, and Django goes.
The fuck?
Well, that is
meet
definitely
Django.
that's definitely a creature. Hello, Jungo.
Hi.
It's that's Crow. That's Crow, not Ellison. Ellison does not talk like that. I realized that halfway through making that sound.
Oh, it's Biggs.
It's Figs.
That's exactly what they sounded like. Jacob's impression was very funny. It was very good.
I was saying something, and then I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. I know I probably wouldn't, but would I maybe know if that's something the creature could do?
Make a religion check.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec.
I mean, Fury was just revealing Jungo as like a. She was gonna follow up with the explanation of why she has Jungo.
Oh, is that what Jungle looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're just talking about, my friend.
Sorry, I thought that's
Also,
what.
so I thought you were revealing Jungo as in, oh yeah, Jungo did it. Like,
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
you know what?
I misunderstood. I
Jungle-
thought that was Fury.
what?
What were you
Bro.
saying, Caleb?
I was.
you know what it reminds me of? You know, Men in Black, one of those like little aliens.
Oh,
Men in
yeah,
Black,
yeah,
one
yeah,
with the
yeah.
three of them.
Just a little
That's what
thicker.
reminds me. Yeah,
Exactly, yeah, just a
just a
little
little
thicker.
And with horns.
That was a 16 on religion, by the way.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta scroll
They
up
do
to
have
A.
magic resistance.
I was eating when we were talking about who that was, so I didn't exactly hear. I thought it was fucking Fury.
I would say that you don't really know enough about demons or devils to really make a educated guess on that. So it's like entirely possible that this little fucking monster of a creature could do that. Hello, Aiden.
Hello, Aiden. I think she's
I
driving.
know she is. Yeah, she said she would
Hello.
join the car. Join in the car.
Daddy.
All right. But yeah. So now I can turn on the overlay. Very fun. Yeah. Crow is going to use the restroom real quick, so they will not be able to hear you if you are interacting with Finch at all.
Okay.
Just figured I would let you guys know about that.
Considering the primary interaction is between Finch and Fury.
Yeah. Aiden, Jarwin is currently unconscious. When you get home, we'll wake him up. He broke a stiletto and he got a concussion.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. You do have a spare in your backpack, so you'll be fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I was expecting a. Oh, not my stiletto!
Not the stiletto.
Not the stiletto. Shit. Okay. Malouk, what are you doing during all this?
Yo, I'm eating tons of fucking fish.
Just all the spiced fish you can find?
Fucking right. And beer.
You're just like listening to Barlow yell?
Did I hear rain?
Yes. Yeah, I would say you heard it like very muffled in the background. So whether you acknowledged it or not, totally up to you. But you did hear like, guys, something's going on up here. And then you hear
Come up with
boom, and then like someone fall, and then you hear another person like run across the balcony upstairs that you're assuming is Finch, and you're assuming the person that fell is probably Jarwin.
Okay. Maluk will sigh sadly, looking at the fresh, steaming pile of fish in front of him, and sadly get up and go walk over to see what's going on.
Yeah. So mid-conversation with Finch, this is great, because now that Crow isn't in here, Maluk walks in.
What's going on?
Hey, Maluk. I managed to cure the speaker. I suppose you weren't here last time, but he's the one who's supposed to be in charge of the castle.
I see. So no one's in danger and no one's bleeding.
No one is in danger, and what happened to Jarwin? He might be bleeding. I heard a loud thump.
Finch goes, I think he fell. I was in a rush, so I didn't look.
Maluk will just look in the hallway.
You do see Jarwin kind of like rolling, like an unconscious Assassin's Creed villain. Like he just like rolling like back and forth, like with his legs like curled up, like my head, my heels.
He's having a nightmare.
Well, as long as he's alive and okay.
Okay, I'm going back to eating fish. Call me if you need me. And I'll leave.
Have a good meal.
Do you go to like help Jarwin up at all, or you just leave him like laying in a pile in the hallway?
I'll poke him to see if he's awake, and if he's not, I'll keep walking.
He doesn't wake up because Aiden is not home yet. He doesn't wake up.
Okay, then I'll just keep walking.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So now that Fury's alone in the room, apparently, because both the two people that she was talking to are gone. Are you still just tending to the speaker, Jacob?
Yeah. Yeah, Fury was going to ask either Finch or Rain, because I forgot with Maluk, to fetch a mirror and have him start a hot bath.
Well, I mean, I can do that if you want me to.
If you see him while you're, fetching your food.
I mean, I've already eaten a ton. I guess I could do that before going back to the kitchen.
Yeah, I got time.
I have time. Friends are important. I'll go and find the person.
Yeah. Don't
That's a
fall,
blow.
Matthew. I would have to
No,
laugh
no.
at you, and I would feel bad.
I almost
Mostly.
fell through the stairs of the barn.
So
In a rice bowl.
so Maluk doesn't know who Mir is.
Nope.
Who? What?
I'm gonna go across every single person I see and ask, "Are you Mir? Are you a Mir?
After
Are you Mir?"
we're not gonna do this very long. I'm not gonna make you ask literally every single person. After about like 3 or 4 people, the 4th person you ask goes, "No, Mir is the little tiefling boy, the one who cleans up the castle and such."
Do you know where he is?
Last I saw, he went to the kitchen.
Go back to the kitchen.
You see a young tiefling boy, just dirty. His arms are like wet because he's washing like dishes and stuff. It's like up to his like elbow is just wet and covered in soap. He's on like a
tiefling boy.
He's on like a little step stool because the stool is like the sink is built for like adults, so he's a bit too short for it.
Is like the front of his shirt, but only the front lower half wet.
Yeah.
Child labor, but okay.
I like that those of us that do dishes in like fast foods know what like how wet he is.
Yeah. You walk up to him and say, "Hello, little tiefling boy."
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of hello. Who are you?
Like racist. I'm not a tiefling.
I was told that he was a tiefling.
He is a tiefling, Matthew. What do you mean? Yeah.
I know, I just thought it'd be funny. I'm talking to myself.
Just rips off the mask. I'm not a tiefling. I'm actually a genasi.
God damn. Um.
Um,
Yeah, he go.
Have you seen my father?
Have you seen me pop?
see
No.
me pop.
Yeah, he kind of turns around and goes, hello, sir. Anything that I can do for you?
Hi. My friend Fury wanted me to come get you to run a bath for the speaker because he's awake now.
He's awake.
Yeah, he's all better.
That's wonderful news. And he literally just stops what he's doing and he just runs off.
Oh, good. He'll look at the kitchen, the empty kitchen with all the food. More for me?
Don't mind if I do.
Free food.
If you insist.
Yeah. As that's happening. Oh, sorry, Caleb. Go ahead. Okay. So as that's happening, probably a few minutes after you sent Maluk off, and not much time after Maluk told Mir what happened, you see Mir just kind of whoosh, bolt into the door, and he just kind of stands still. He goes, "I was told that the speaker is better. He was awake."
Well, he's still very under the weather, but he's fine now.
Good. That's great. That's great news. And are you Fury?
Yes.
I'm the doctor.
I
I'm the
was told that you wanted me to run a bath for him. Is that correct?
Yes, he's very unclean. He has,
He nods like excitedly. Consider it done, and he runs off again. And he comes back with like a big like bucket, like it's like a bath bucket, like and kind of like he's hoisting it in. He's like, "Ah! Ah!"
What step is it that I've done with?
I'll have Clarence help out. Ease the load.
Whoa! The bucket started floating.
Oh, that's just Clarence. I'm having him help you.
Oh,
Anything
not
you
necessary.
need Clarence to do for you, just ask.
Not necessary. I can do this myself. I've been doing it for a while. But thank you, Clarence. And he kind of walks over to a specific part of the room and lets go of the bucket. And the bucket was filled with water, by the way. It wasn't like an empty bucket.
Mhm.
I just need a drink.
And
Okay.
he kind of puts some soaps and stuff in there to like clean it or whatever, and to make it like able to clean. And then he goes, "Does anyone have like a way to heat up the water?"
Oh, give me a moment. Hey, I don't know. I could repeatedly throw a firebolt at it.
You could probably throw one and it would work just fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll just
It just and it just kind of a little bead of fire, and then it starts steaming. He goes, "Oh, that's handy. Would Clarence mind picking the speaker up and putting him in the bath?"
Of course. Clarence, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so the blankets come off the speaker, strip him down, put him in the bath,
Ooh,
and
kinky.
also keep his head above the water as well, so he's not like slumping and drowning.
I mean, Dan, I could make him an icy headrest that holds his head, but that might be a little cold.
Yeah, I think that might be a little inefficient. Might be better to just let Clarence hold his head up.
Just
Yeah,
freezes his head above water.
It would
That'll
be
do.
so funny. Like, and just like I'm such a bad person, it'd be so funny. You just saved this man's life, right? Just like while he's taking a bath, he just drowns because you forgot to have Clarence hold his head up because he's asleep.
I just like the idea of just like two people holding up a sleeping man and bathing him. Just the guy just not waking up at all, and them just holding.
Oh yeah, no, he's still out. He is not waking up at all. He's still out as like Mira's kind of bathing him and going about the business.
Whoa, the business. Hang on a minute. Not while he's unconscious.
Also a child, Matthew, so please stop with that.
What?
Mira's a child.
I'm not talking about my mirror. Talking about the speaker.
And Mira's the one currently bathing the speaker. So
Do we have an ETA on Crow getting back?
I'm not fully paying attention.
right here, right now.
I'm pretty sure they were not done questioning Fury.
Yeah, as all that, like, there's just a bunch of chaos that starts happening as you're, like, talking with Fury. Maluk comes in, starts talking, then leaves, and then Mir comes running in and is like,
It opened.
I heard the speaker was up, and then Mir comes back in with a bucket full of water to bathe the speaker.
Fucker.
So you were just too baffled to understand what was going on. They're like, what happened to Jarwin? And you're like, oh, I think he fell. I was in a rush.
Open!
That's about all you kind of did during that whole situation. Yeah. All right.
I am victorious.
You were questioning Fury. You were kind of talking with her about what was going on.
I don't think I was more like well, I was questioning her, absolutely, and it felt like she was evading my question, or evading answering the question.
I will be right back, fellers.
He couldn't have said that when I was in the kitchen.
Of course not.
Cool, yeah.
Fury summoned Jungo, and you weren't gonna see if.
Yep.
Jungo-
Yeah. And then I wouldn't have any idea. Okay. Where were you gonna go with the rest of that interaction, Jacob? Because you had summoned Jungo.
Oh, right. As I was, trying to explain before we got interrupted, due to my, my taking care of Jungo, I've been empowered by a certain, a demon lord. Basically, I take care of the ones he doesn't want to bother taking care of, and he gives me a bit of power.
Okay.
And in this instance, when the creature under Kadroth's control that was in, affecting his mind, lashed out at me, I was able to, ward it off. And that's what Rain saw.
I mean, heck. Flaming hand. The flaming hand did go away.
The flaming hand did go away, yes.
I promise I was listening, but I didn't hear half of that.
Or half of what I was saying?
Yes.
The gist
Dan
being
had just
that,
got back and... Huh?
Right, yeah, the gist being that, with Jungo, I'm basically the demon babysitter for all of the creatures that my patron, the demon lord, doesn't want to take care of, and as a result, I get some of his power, which is why I was able to ward off the creature that was inside of the speaker's mind when I was able to, push it out.
Can I do an insight check? Hold on, where did my phone go? There it is. Hold on. It
Where you
fell
left it.
asleep.
That is not a lie, correct, Jacob?
I mean, it's partially a lie, because I didn't actually ward off the...
Okay, so make
a deception check.
That was a dirty 20.
I'm just curious if the lucky feat I have to use the next roll. Okay. Aha, that is a 20.
What was that?
So that was a 20.
I
my
also got
deception.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Rollies.
Rollies,
Well,
okay.
you roll a
When
d20,
you roll
whoever gets
D20,
higher
whoever
wins.
gets higher wins.
Roly poly
Just
oly.
straight up. I got a nat 20.
Well, 6.
She's being honest
Being honest
about
Mhm.
about
a lot of it,
a lot of it,
but there's something
but
that
there's
she's
something
lying
that she's
about.
lying about.
Okay. I'm not gonna call her on it.
I'm
I'm just
very
very suspicious now.
And
And
Dusty Baka.
I'm gonna try and find Barlow.
Okay.
Alright, well, you guys continue doing what you're doing for the speaker. I'm gonna make sure the dumbass in the hallway is okay, and then check in with Barlow. And with that, I turn and leave.
The dumbass in the hallway is okay.
He's okay.
He is
He's
okay.
just he's
I
just
was
unconscious.
lying about checking in on him. I figured he would be fine. I'm stepping over his body
But
and
you
going
do a
to find
quick
him.
glance at him, he's fine.
Yeah, he's breathing. It's alright.
No blood.
His nose looks fine.
Mhm. Only superficial damage to his pride and ego and his high heel.
Can Fury tell that Finch seems a little suspicious?
Make an insight check. Was Finch trying to hide it? That he was
He was
suspicious?
suspicious.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a contesting?
No. What's
No.
your passive
What's your
charisma?
passive
It's your
charisma?
charisma, or it's 10 plus your charisma modifier.
I got a 14 on my insight.
It's a
You got a
13.
19, Jacob?
14.
14. Okay. Yeah. He definitely clocked you, but he didn't say anything about it. So.
Fury is going to, silently communicate to have Jungo follow. Not to do anything, but I'd like to keep an eye on Finch for the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Rain's gonna go get some beer.
Okay.
Or
Jungo disappears,
whatever,
and Rain also walks out.
I will. Jarwin's still in the middle of the hallway, right?
Yeah.
I'll pick him up and bring him down with me.
Okay.
I'll put him in the chair next to me.
Do you carry him in a bridal carry, or is it over your shoulder? How are you carrying him? Paint me a picture here. Like a baby.
Well, you said paint a picture. Like the hero rescuing the damsel, I'll hold him
Yeah,
laying
so bridal,
in my arms.
so bridal style. Okay, all right.
Bridal style.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you pick him up and you kind of plop him in the chair next to you as you sit. Finch, you see Rain do that as he comes down the stairs.
I roll my eyes because I know Jarwin's gonna read into this with the banter these two have been having lately. If he finds out you brought him down the stairs, he might fall in love with you.
Spoken for. I'll fix this.
That doesn't mean shit with Jarwin, my friend.
And I'll just take his broken, I can't remember what it was called, shoe off, and just toss it in the trash and leave him like that.
Oh, he's gonna kill you. That was uncalled for, because he can fix a shoe.
It went from I love you. It went from he was gonna love you to he's
gonna kill you. Those are his favorite shoes. Why would you do that? That's your funeral. That's your funeral. Okay. Anyway.
So yeah, you find Barlow, and he is done screaming at the soldiers, and they've kind of all, with their heads held low, just kind of dispersed out and gone back to their stations, like a dog with their tail tucked between their
Do
legs.
I have any idea what he could have been yelling at them for? I understand the general gist, but what exactly?
No.
Did I not catch any of it as I was coming into the room?
It was over by the time you got to the stairs, basically.
Gotcha. Damn, what did I miss? Jeez.
Discipline.
All right. Well, apparently the speaker's fine now. Fury figured it out.
He raises an eyebrow and goes, "Oh, good for her. I thought she couldn't figure it out."
I have no idea. That's just what I was told. Apparently there was a situation, but it's fixed now.
Sounds skeptical.
You're telling me.
Uh,
Jarwin is unconscious. Nothing
that's a
new.
surprise.
Yeah, see? That's exactly what I was saying. And then Rain threw his shoes away.
No, only one.
Rain in the back.
Only
Only
one!
one!
Only one! That's not better.
I threw away the broken one.
That's not better!
I don't care. I bought a beer. I'm gonna put a thing of alcohol in front of him. When he wakes up, he's got something to drink.
Yikes.
I'm gonna walk away, sit at a table, drink my own alcohol, and play Dragon Chess.
I'm assuming that,
what's going to happen from here is we are going to be taking Kadroth into custody and having him hanged.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He hid something this big for so long, and then he basically turned this town upside down, so I would say it's about right. I'm assuming that this is probably where we leave off then.
Oh, first we have to apprehend Kadroth.
Did he get away?
No.
Alright, okay. Well, then I thought he was already apprehended.
We have to transport him.
Is that something you need our help doing, or?
Technically, no.
We're sent to bodyguard him. Everybody looks away. He just slits his throat. Everybody turns back. What happened?
Can you imagine if that were to happen?
Technically, no, I don't need your help. But as I've established numerous times, you 5 have grown on me.
Oh, have you established this? Because this is the first time hearing about it.
It's like Stockholm Syndrome.
It's Rain mumbles in the background, and Barla just goes, "Yes, yes, it is."
Damn, alright. Didn't know we were holding you captive.
I didn't say I was the one with Stockholm Syndrome.
What's that supposed to mean?
As it were.
Glosses over that little tidbit.
As it were. I have to go get him, bring him to the cart, and either I go on my own, or you 5 come with me. We're going to Torga, and she's going to disavow him and do some ceremonial bullshit, and then she's gonna have him home.
I mean, I could talk to the rest of, the group and see which one they want to do, because we still have to make that decision on if we want to maintain our working for Torga, or if we want to, cut our ties here.
It's up to you.
Well, if it were up to me...
I know what it would
Never
be
mind.
if it were up to you.
Rain is on the side of them. Rain would want to join specifically for information that he could gain better.
And don't worry, Rain, even if you decide not to join, you're still gonna have your gizmo identified. That's not like...
Oh, that was Matt. That was Matt talking.
But no, Barlow is also just saying that as he walks off.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go get Fury.
Yeah.
Does anyone seen Maluk?
Oh,
sorry. First Jacob. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. While everyone left the room,
Yeah.
Fury was going to. Is there a way I could get up to where Kadroth is without passing everyone?
Let me look at the floor plan real quick.
Like, are there multiple stairwells and whatnot?
There's only one stairwell. I can tell you that for a fact. There's only one stairwell. But whether you can make it to him without being seen is a different story. I don't know the answer to off the top of my head.
And is there a
Wasn't it-
way I could like go to the kitchen first or something?
Wasn't it Cab Job that beat the shit out of everybody?
Cab drop.
No, that was Barlow.
Oh, that was. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. That's why I asked.
Like several hits in.
There is a way, but the DC would be not exactly simple. But it is possible.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be too suspicious. Fury's just going to, try not to be seen, but she's not also trying to act suspicious. She's just going to nonchalantly take the quieter path.
Okay, doke. Make a stealth check anyway. Not like a suspicious stealth check, but like
Just not attracting attention.
yeah. You're not like
17.
You're not like 17. Okay, you're not like I said, you're not like taking a suspicious stealth check. You're not like going like do 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 like going from like pillar to pillar. You're just kind of leisurely strolling.
And is there a way I could stop on the kitchen along the way? And maybe
No, that's
sneak through?
downstairs.
Okay. Then I'll have to do this on my own.
Also, I just wanted to bring up that when Barlow said he was going to find Fury, Ellison was just going to be like, oh, I was heading in that direction anyway, because genuinely he was, because he wanted to bring up the, Don't look at me like that, he was, to bring up the question of, are we planning on staying contracted, or, parting ways.
Gotcha. Okay, well, either way, you and Barlow will get to in just a second. You guys will get there, and Fury won't be there, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Fury, yeah, you eventually make it to the speaker's office. There are 2 guards kind of just standing in front of the door. Basically, one is like leaning against it to try and keep it closed.
Mm-hmm. Fury is just going to say, open the door, please. I need to speak with Kadroth about the speaker.
Make a persuasion check.
How's a 26?
The guys just look at each other and they go, okay. And they just kind of step to the side and let you through.
As I enter the room, I'm going to say, please don't allow anyone in.
Make another persuasion check.
That's a 15.
The first guard is like, sure, whatever, but the second guard is like, I can't make that promise. We're already in deep shit as it is.
Well, if it's Barlow, I understand. I'd rather not be intruded on in this, crucial talk.
I'll see what I can do. And then the door closes behind you. You see Kadroth just kind of anxiously tapping his foot. And he's just kind of looking around, and the door opens, and he just stares at you as you walk in, not saying a single word. The door closes, and he goes, I didn't think it'd be you.
What's that mean?
I can't do anything anymore.
Oh. So you were like me then?
Yes.
Well, that's a shame. You know, I've always wanted to meet another one like me. Fury is going to just step up and try and stab him with Amon.
Make an attack roll.
Slit his throat!
You know what? I'm going to use lucky. Let's do better. 14.
14 misses.
Damn.
He's quicker than he looks. You go to stab him in the throat, and he just kind of... There's an ink pot on his desk, and he smacks it up towards your eyes and kind of kicks the desk into you, and you stumble backwards a little bit.
Fury stumbles back, sheaths the dagger, and cries out, "Help! Help, please! He's attacking me!" To the guards outside.
Damn, Fury's like, wow, malicious.
Yeah, the guards immediately kind of open the door and both step in with their swords drawn. One of them just points it at Kadroth and says, "Sit down."
I do really have to talk to him. If you could just tie him to the chair.
Oh shit! That's a good.
Make a persuasion check.
15.
One of the guards kind of walks up to him and puts his sword to his throat, and the other walks off and comes back with some rope, ties him to the chair, and steps out. The one guard with the sword to his throat does not leave, though.
Thank you for your help. I can handle it from here, if you don't mind. This really is a private matter.
I do mind. I think, for your safety, I should stay in here. And he sheaths his sword. And just kind of stands by the door.
Alright, understandable. You know what? Fury's just gonna do it. Fury's gonna go and cut his throat. Kadroth, specifically.
The guard, you walk up to the guard and go, "I said I wanted to be alone, okay?" Listen to instructions better, alright? Yeah, so you do. You slit Kadroth's throat. He starts laughing as it happens, and it's not like a amused laugh. It's like a bitter, sad laugh.
Like, God damn it, why does this have to happen to me kind of laugh?
Yeah. And the guard immediately pins you to the ground afterwards.
I just have a question. Does anybody hear just the thumping or hear Fury scream for help?
I'm assuming that she wasn't yelling loud enough for everybody to hear her. She was just yelling to get the attentions of the guard outside the door.
Well, I didn't know how far away the floors were.
Yeah, they're a distance. I would say that it's up to you, Jacob. Would she be yelling loud enough for everybody to hear, or was it mainly just a raised voice to get the guards outside to hear?
Especially where it's behind a closed door. Just loud enough.
Yeah.
It's just a moderate, ah! Exclamation.
Okay. Yeah, you're immediately pinned to the floor.
Yeah. Fury is going to cast Cause Fear to frighten the guard.
That's a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
And we're watching Fury's villain arc in action.
That is an 11.
Well, no,
That
we're
is a
listening.
fail. The guard is big spooked.
What specifically?
He is
What is
Yeah,
the
he
raw
is-
definition? Or
He is frightened. So he can't go. He can't move towards me and like disadvantage and attacks and stuff against me.
yeah, he just kind of like you just kind of whisper words in abyssal, and this like black ring just appears around his like eyes, like these shadowy dark rings appear around his eyes, and he just kind of backs up and goes, no, 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 and he just kind of runs from the room.
Fury, before the other guard can come in and do stuff to her, she is going to, attempt to bathe in his blood.
How does she do that? Like, does she like? What do you mean?
Like, well,
Just-
it's. I assume it's spurting a bit.
Yeah.
'Cause it's still fresh.
Yeah.
So just kind of like. That's
Okay.
roughly head level for her. So.
I just wanted to. I wanted to ask, just in case you were like bathing his blood, is it like you're just gonna jump in and just like swim around, or if it was like just gonna wipe some on your face?
Yeah, just kind of let it spray and kind of like spread it.
You hear like a maniacal cackle, and he goes, and you hear Tativolus in your mind go, "Oh, you are going to be delightful."
Oh, spaghettios.
I've
Ladies
bagged
and gentlemen,
myself.
we found the BBEG.
I've found myself a diabolical little creature with you, haven't I?
Fury cries as she's still doing this. This very much so goes against her nature.
And as you cry, Tativolus just starts laughing and goes, "Toodles, enjoy consequences. I'll be in touch." And your head feels clear for the first time since the speaker woke up. Or was fixed.
Yeah.
Danny, does the guard just for visual?
Oh yeah, he
effect
comes
for me,
running down the stairs.
like out the.
I'm
like,
assuming
out the
Barlow
building?
and I, as we're like going up
Yeah.
or wherever.
Yeah, you guys head up the stairs, and you see a guard run screaming down the stairs and out the front door of the castle.
What the hell was that?
Oh.
Where was he? Barlow, where was he posted?
I think there has been a situation with Kadroth. And he just slowly turns towards Kadroth's office.
Yeah, I follow.
What was the guard outside the door? What does he do?
Yeah, as the guard comes running out and you're just like kind of sitting there crying, and Tativolus is talking with you, he enters in and kind of just pins you to the ground as well.
Yeah. This time, Fury does not resist.
You guys step in to see Kadroth, throat slit, and Fury crying on the ground as she's being kind of not manhandled, but like arrested.
What the hell is going on here? What happened? Fury, are you okay?
No.
What did you do?
She just says, I had to. I had no choice. And then she just breaks down. She's all shaky and weepy.
Is this what you were lying? Is this what you were lying about? This is what you were hiding?
Fury kind of nods as best she can while being pinned, but she isn't
I'm
saying
assuming
anything
it's
for a
okay
little
for her
while.
to actually like acknowledge that this is. Fury, what happened when you freed the speaker?
Fury's not comfortable speaking for now.
I wonder
She has
why.
been through mild trauma.
Yeah, well, you're kind of a criminal right now. We're trying to exonerate you as best we can.
Barlow just kind of looks around the room. Well, shit. That is something Torga is not going to like to hear. Get off of her. And the guard goes, but she did, do you not see? And Barlow just goes, I have eyes. They work perfectly fine. Get off of her. I will deal with her. So the guard kind of steps off of you. And Barlow kind of just picks you up to your feet.
Fury's no different right now.
Yeah, I figured. So Rain, Finch, anything the two of you are doing? Maluk, are you still eating?
I mean, yeah. Did I hear the commercial?
You heard the
Blast.
screaming, and then you heard a lot of footsteps. Like, you heard the guard run screaming, and then you hear, what the hell? And then a lot of running.
I'm just
picture
assuming I saw him run past me.
Yeah.
I'm
You,
just
you
gonna...
are already with there with Finch and Barlow. Don't worry.
Oh, I was?
Yeah, I assumed that you were probably going to be heading with them anyway. I'm sorry if that was an incorrect assumption, but I figured you would be.
Yes and no. I would have started going the moment the guard ran past me screaming. I would have been like, okay, well, something happened. Let's go find out.
So, Maluk, you hear the screaming and you hear that. Are you with the rest of the party, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Jarwin is not, because him still eeping.
I do pack up the dragon chessboard. I'm not leaving that unattended.
I look around the office for any like water or like cloths, so I can try and start like wiping the blood off Fury to at least help her.
Calm down.
Yeah. I'm assuming I find something. At least if anything, I have my own water. I approach her like carefully. I'm like, Fury, is it okay if I start like wiping the blood off of you? Is that all right? Just a simple nod, head shake. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Fury gives a shaky nod.
Okay, and then I start helping wipe her down.
Hans joins in to see this. Welcome, Hans.
Hans, oh boy.
I wonder if he heard that, the thing that happened.
I don't know. When did he message the... How long have you been here, Hans? When did you approximately join? Oh, fun.
I will return, gentlemen. I'm going to grab food.
So,
All right.
sorry, I'm eating a little bit. Finch wipes you down, Fury. Rain, Maluk, what are the two of you doing?
I'll ask Rain to fill me in on what's going on. Or not Rain, sorry. Finch. About what's going on.
Yeah,
Because
Finch,
I have
Finch,
no fucking clue what's going on either.
Finch basically regales you with the fact that like Fury was lying, and then Fury basically killed Kadroth, and like he just kind of tells you the basic information.
Okay. So if she killed Katroff, wasn't Katroff supposed to die anyway?
I'm just gonna take a sip of my alcohol.
Maluk
and
asked
be
you
like,
the gist of what happened, and you told him, and then he said, "So if Fury killed Kadroff, isn't that okay? Because Kadroff was supposed to die anyway."
Listen, Maluk, sometimes the way things work out, we have a system set in place. There's rules we gotta follow. Stuff like this, while it may have been the end, like, outcome that was expected, it's just,
It's
it's
against the rules.
different.
Barlow goes, basically, Maluk is just against the rules to do what she did.
So it was against the rules to kill. Gonna get killed anyway.
It was the way she did it. Like, she did it earlier than she was supposed to.
Okay. Muluk very much looks like he does not.
Rain, is there anything you're doing?
No, just sit there, watch the scenario, drink my booze, and there's nothing really I can say to Fury at the moment. She's in shock.
I'll offer some booze to Fury. Do you want some alcohol?
You want some booze, Fury?
You want your booze to take the edge off?
Fury doesn't react for a moment, but if you continue offering for even just a few seconds,
I ask and hold my jug in front of you.
Yeah, she doesn't react at all for a good 5, 10, 15 seconds, and then she just snaps and grabs it.
There you go, Fury.
There you go.
Chug.
It's like lunch in the cafeteria.
It's like-
when everybody
It's like Matthew on
is-
New Year's, just...
Damn, drink after drink. After Ellison helps wipe Fury down, whatever, he kind of just looks to her like, "Do you want me to try and find you more clothes? Would that help, do you think?"
No one in the party has prestidigitation, I imagine. Because that would help.
Don't think so.
Well, Luke definitely has prestidigitation.
I think Jarwin does, which is hilarious.
Ironic.
I don't know if that's true, but it feels like that's a
Let's
spell
double
that
check,
he would
yeah.
take. Oh, he does not.
That
Never
makes
mind.
sense.
It's not. Okay.
Where is... That's Maluk.
Yeah.
Does Rain have prestidigitation? Prestidigitation. Okay.
I mean, blood's technically water.
That's
way.
true.
If I have a question, if I destroy the water, does that also destroy the clothes?
It just dries
No.
out the blood. It just dries it up.
Yeah, no, actually, that's actually not... That's true. Caleb brings up a good point. It just oxidizes it, and it just makes the iron. And, all the metals just kind of exist there, and just dries it out.
Just turns it into a thin crust.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't smell too good either, though.
So if you're... Obviously, this is assuming that you are going to be destroying the water. That just basically just oxidizes it and gets rid of all of the liquid and just leaves the metals that are in the body. You would know because you've probably tried to do something like this before.
Yeah. Question for
Answer.
For shape water, I can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water. Can I change the flow to flow it down onto the floor?
Sure. Yeah, you can get the blood off of her like that. I would say that's reasonable. I'm just saying you wouldn't be able to just destroy the blood because that's...
Yeah. Okay.
There's more than just
I
blood
figured not.
or water.
I wanted to ask anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, you managed
That
to...
at least helps.
Yeah, the water just kind of... Not the water, the blood just kind of comes off of you and just drips onto the floor. It's not a quick process, but, you know.
Wish I had a bag of holding. I'd put it all in there.
What the fuck?
Harvest Kadroth's blood?
No, only like the next person that I don't like. Just whip it inside out.
I mean, to be
You're just
fair,
gonna
once,
fucking carry them? Like, Jesus.
once
a
we
little
hit
dark,
next
my
level,
friend.
I am going to be taking Conjure Lesser Demons, which, like, you know, a material component is the fresh blood of a deceased humanoid.
I mean, blood comes in handy, whether you like it or not. I will, if I can, vial some of it.
Does anyone stop him?
No, I look at him like, what the fuck? And I just ignore it because I'm trying to help Fury right now.
Yeah, Fury just asks quietly if we can please leave the room.
Let me just finish this up a little bit, and I'll be right out.
Yeah, the two of you, as in Finch and Fury, are able to get out of the room. Maluk, do you leave with the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Maluk follows behind shortly after. Rain leaves a bit after. The guard leaves a bit, and then Barlow comes out after and goes,
Danny, I will let the size of the vial be up to you.
just a regular vial. No, Barlow looks at you, Fury, and he goes, Fury, how comfortable would you be if we had to transport the body back to Torga?
I'll live.
That's the most depressing answer.
Would you like to ride in the front so you don't have to be near it?
Gonna be cold either way.
I'm enjoying the optimism.
This poor baby girl. Jacob, how dare you?
Listen, I'm not the one who decided to get possessed.
Are you kidding?
Listen,
Just
hey,
died
hey,
over the.
you don't
I
blame
love
the
Hey,
victim.
hey, hey.
No, to be fair,
No, I'm blaming Jacob. I'm
no,
not blaming
to be
Fury.
fair, it wasn't Jacob's plan for Fury to get possessed either. It wasn't my plan. It just kind of happened. It's my fault if it's anyone's.
Yeah, in universe, it's Tativilus's fault. Out of universe, it's Dan's fault for controlling Tativilus.
Well, no, still, Dan is Tativilus, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see this happen to you guys, but Tativilus really liked the
Yes,
idea.
you do.
You
Shut
know what
the
I mean?
fuck up. Of course
No,
you do.
I did not enjoy this. I mean, I enjoyed it a little bit just as like a story, but not as in
yeah.
like.
Yeah,
It
you
was
didn't enjoy
was
doing
dramatic.
it to the characters, but like it's good storytelling.
Yeah, I'm not like. I
Dan's like,
didn't
I'm
want
not
to do
the-
this. I
Dan's
didn't
like,
want to
I'm
do
not
this.
the big evil bad guy y'all think I am.
I didn't want to do this. Tativilus definitely wanted this to happen.
This gives the opposite of how do you want to do this?
Yeah, this gives.
It's like the negative version.
How do you not want to do this? You know? Okay. So.
It's more like why do we have to do this?
So this
True.
is how it went down.
How my life got turned. Anyway. Let's just take a moment and sit right there. So, Barlow nods and goes, okay, Finch, you're going to be riding in the cart, and Fury will be riding up front with me.
I assumed as much. That's okay. That's what she needs.
I will go bring the body to the cart. So he walks back in the room and comes back out with the body and brings it downstairs into the cart. Eventually, as Barlow leaves the castle, Mir comes sprinting around the corner towards you, Fury, and he goes, Miss Fury, the speaker's awake. He says he wants to see the one who saved his life.
Okay.
I turn to Fury. Do you want me to go with you? Or do you want to do this alone?
I'd like to have people.
Alright. And I walk with her.
I'll walk with them too.
Okay, Rain, are you going back downstairs? Are you going with the three of them?
I'll go with the three of them. I don't really have
Okay.
any other reason to go downstairs.
Alright, so the four of you walk down the hall towards the speaker's room, and the speaker is just kind of in, like, the tub, and he's looking around all confused. Okay. Oh, which one of you is Fury?
Oh, that's
I point.
that's me.
Oh.
She isn't able to look him in the eye. She's just looking at the floor awkwardly.
Oh, poor Fury.
He grabs, like, a towel off of the ground and, like, kind of shields your eyes as he steps out of the tub, and then, like, wraps it around his waist a little bit, and he goes, not like Fury's eyes specifically, just like he holds it in front of himself as he gets out of the tub. Well. Hold on just a second. Sorry, there's a specific... There it is. He looks each of you in the eye and he goes, thank you so much for freeing me from the torment that he put me in. I don't know how you did it, I don't know what, and I don't care to know. That's not my prerogative. That is... Your secrets are your secrets and your methods are your own. I would like to thank you each.
With money?
Shut up, Rain.
Mir
Listen,
has filled me in on how
I didn't know that my
bad
mic
things...
was
Mir has filled me in on how bad the castle has been during my slumber.
Not just the castle. A lot of the people in this town are kind of suffering. Not that it's, of course, your fault. Like, this is a situation that was completely out of nowhere.
Well... Regardless, everything will be fixed in time. First off, though, I would like to reward you. The first reward I'm going to... It is pretty lackluster, but, you know, the first reward is obviously consider my home your home. If you're ever in town, you can stay here. And you will have my backing in any matters that require it. As long as it's localized to this town, because I can't really control much outside of it. That's not my business.
What? Well, that doesn't look safe.
Okay, I thought I accidentally turned my headset off. I was like, uh-oh. Secondly, I would like to pay you each a stipend.
I like elbow Rain again to like keep it under control.
There are 4 of you, so I say I can give you each 200 gold.
Each 200. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So we each get 160 gold, assuming we're actually gonna split it with Jarwin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jarwin. What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Rain's just gonna mutter himself as long
He's-
as it's real
listen,
gold this time.
Stopped for gas, so I would like to chime in. He can hear everything while he's unconscious. He's a light sleeper.
He can hear.
Oh
through the
damn,
forest
that's the
down
first time we've
from-
heard Aiden's voice
At
at
all.
all. And it's just I stopped for gas. Jarwin can hear you.
I can hear you, so Darwin can hear you.
He knows
Obviously,
you're
I
taking
know.
gold away.
You're not gonna get
Oh,
away
so
with
just
shortchanging
sorry,
me.
just kidding, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kidding.
So, 200 gold for the 4 of you, and
No, I was.
okay. And that's basically it. You get access to my castle whenever you need it. You get, even in the armory, I will back you. You consider me one of your staunchest backers, really. During the meeting of the 10 towns, I will speak for you if it is ever required. I'm truly, really forever in your debt.
I mean, last time we were here, there was a bit of a debacle that happened, and we might be fugitives.
Not anymore. The situation has been
Also,
resolved.
different town.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were kicked out of this one.
We
We were
Hadroth
kicked out
kicked
of-
us out.
Yeah, he kicked
He's
us
dead.
out, but he's dead. He was the criminal. Therefore, nothing was ever our fault to begin
Everyone say
with.
thank you, Fury, for dealing with the problem.
I'm not gonna thank Fury yet, because we are now in a bigger problem. Not
Rain,
necessarily her fault, but yeah.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what, guys? I feel like as long as
As long as we what?
As long as we what?
as long as we're completely honest and tell the absolute truth, I think everything will work out in the
Yeah, not with me.
When has that ever worked for us?
So,
When Fury feels better, Rain will
The
just go,
first
you
thing
did what you needed to
The
do.
first thing we did in this campaign was tell the truth, and we were like, run out of town.
I don't think the truth does us any well.
Obviously not.
I like how we all like gone into this campaign where we're like, we're gonna be good characters, we're gonna make
No.
good decisions. We're gonna be completely
I know.
honest.
Hold on. I don't think not many of us actually said that.
Oh, we
Yeah.
just
It may
kind
have
of
been
acted.
implied, but none of us were actually like, oh
Listen.
yeah, I'm gonna be a good person.
Rain wakes up every day and chooses violence.
Yeah, like,
Ellison chooses to steal and like, dupe people out of their money. Like, he's not necessarily a good person.
I will like when Fury looks like she feels better, we'll like go, listen, you did what you had to do. Sometimes it's not exactly pretty,
I'm
but
gonna elbow you again because
Job
that's
is
not the right
hopefully-
thing to say right
Hopefully you don't say that, because just now Fury is going to, for the first time, slightly cheer up. She's
no,
just gonna
when
go
you
up
look
to
like you're
the
better.
speaker. Yeah, she's gonna go up to the speaker, kind of like grab his hand and say, "I'm really glad I was able to help you." And then, without ever looking at his eyes, she's just gonna leave the room.
I just want to say first off, my heart, ow, that was painful.
The speaker looks really like confused and goes, "Is she okay?"
She'll live.
A situation kind of arose, but it's for a later time.
Story.
Okay. That leaves me with more questions than answers, but I will not pry. Like I said, it does not bode well for me to ask your methods or your means. You saved me, end of discussion. I truly do not care how it had to get done.
We thank you for your generosity, and if the time ever comes, we will, probably utilize what you've given to us. For now, though, I think we are going to head on our way.
Oh, of course. Mir, my boy, can you go get them their pay? And he goes, "Of course, sir." And he runs off, and he comes back and he hands the three of you 200 gold, and he hands you an extra 200 to give to Fury.
Yeah, I take it. I also
We all get
turn
200?
to the speaker
Yes.
before I exit the room. You're probably gonna want to hire more servants. It's been just him this entire time.
Mir, what happened to the other servants? I don't know, sir. They went missing as soon as you were put under.
I'm gonna look in the bag of gold and be like, I'm still not sure this is real money, but
Were they like
You-
sacrificed to fuel the ritual that?
Mm.
You may also want to. Obviously, I'm not telling you how to do your job. That's not something I will ever do. I have no idea what it takes to do what you do. But there are several trading situations that have kind of run down a lot of the people in your town. I'm just saying you should probably check in on that.
yeah, your town's in real bad shape right now.
Once again, Rain, your ribs must fucking hurt right now.
He's like
I'm feeling quite itchy.
No, I appreciate his bluntness. I will do what I can.
And I'm sure if we're ever in town and you need assistance again, we probably wouldn't mind. Not that I'm saying we'll be here often, but there's a possibility.
Tell Fury that I am forever in her debt. I truly, genuinely mean that.
Of course, I'll let her know. And with that, I exit the room.
Are
Yes,
Rain
if
and
you need
Maluk leaving
every-
as well?
Someone.
What was that, Caleb? I'm sorry.
I was gonna make it. Never mind.
Oh,
Timing's
yeah, I'm
off
sorry.
now. It's fine.
Are the two of you leaving the room as well? I will take your silence as yes.
Who are you
Alright.
asking?
I already left.
Oh, you already left? Okay. So, are you leaving as well, Maluk, after everyone else is gone?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you all kind of reconvene down in the bar, or not the bar, the dining hall. Jarwin is still asleep. Barlow picks him up and brings him to the cart.
Sorry, Jarwin woke up for a split second because he smelt money and then went back to bed.
Okay, if that's canon, so be it.
Bestie, let us know. Is it canon that Jarwin just wakes up and goes, money, and then goes back to sleep?
Yes.
So Jarwin's Mr.
The
Krabs?
gods have spoken.
Just a
Yeah.
slimmer, non-red Mr. Krabs.
And then, Jarwin is picked up by Barlow and put into the carriage, away from the corpse of Kadroth. He's not just like plopping you next to the corpse, just so you know.
That'd
not.
be hilarious. Jarwin just wake up.
Wow, that was a wild night. What the hell happened? Anyway.
Why am I next to a dead man? You killed him, Jarwin. You don't remember?
Was Kadroth on the floor or is he
Yes.
in one of the? I'm gonna use him as a footrest.
Okay.
I was literally about to say the
Because
same
this guy was a
literally
piece of
about to
shit.
say the same
I
thing.
don't care. Fury can't see me disrespecting this corpse. He did a lot of traumatic shit to her. I don't care about it.
Yeah, so both Rain and Finch in like unison just kind of lean back and put their feet on his body.
I don't do it that gently.
No, I
by the
know.
way. Okay, it's like actually like
Do you make eye
I'm
contact
using
with each
his
other as that
face.
happens?
Rain, do
I'm
we
using
make
like
eye
his
contact with
face
each
as my
other?
footrest.
Rain, do we make eye contact with each other as we put our feet up?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely, we do.
Absolutely.
It's like a quick moment of eye contact, like of what's the word I'm thinking of?
Dude, we just become best friends.
Yeah, just like that. It's only there for a second, but like that's it.
Did we just become best friends? Nah, just a coincidence.
Alright. So Fury, Barlow kind of helps you up onto the front.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need to talk about it, I'm sure there are plenty of people who are willing to listen.
I gotta find that fork now.
She says, maybe later.
Oh, there it is.
No rush.
I'm sorry, Matt. The way you said that, it like kind of with given context or no context rather, it kind of implied that you were going to use a fork to start eating Kadrov's corpse.
I mean, Rain is currently carrying a fork that he's planning on finding a blacksmith to add a knife to the other end.
What?
What
Main
about
survival.
a spoon?
Why? What's the point?
Where does the spoon go?
No, you all thought I was gonna make it into a spork. No, I'm making it into a weapon.
Rain invents the spork.
I never once had a spork option for it. I just wanted to make it like a knife. I wanted to twist the prongs of the fork so that way, when I stab, the wound can't be
a tiny
stitched.
trident with a knife at the end.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask a blacksmith to twist it to make them awkward blades so that way the wounds can't be stitched up very well. I stab you with this. It's the intent to kill.
So,
I don't use a sword. I use a fucking knife for it.
That feels wrong. That doesn't feel right either. So, that aside,
I mean, I will take out my fork and stab him with it.
okay. Nobody says anything?
No.
Of course
I
not.
leave it in there for a minute.
Puts it in his mouth as soon as it leaves the body. Kind of bitter.
Kind of tastes like bitch.
Everybody leaves the cart just secretly. All right, I want to give it a try.
So go get water. I can go get you water.
For preface, that was a joke. Rain does not actually eat the fucking body.
No, I know.
I assumed as much.
The joke that I was making was you stab him and then you lick the blood off of the fork and you go, wow, tastes like a bitch.
Oh no, that I'll do.
Okay.
I just thought you meant like
Ellison
eating
kind of
him.
just makes a face at you, like, oh. You don't know what he's been contaminated with. Obviously, a fucking bitch ass like this guy is infected with something.
And he doesn't know what I'm infected with. As I pull the fork out of my mouth,
Yeah.
the back of my pocket.
You say that, and Ellison tries to scoot as far away from you as possible. Even though I'm assuming we're on opposite sides of the cart.
Yeah.
You keep saying things that Ellison takes out of context because he's not like very common sense smart all of the time. He just assumes things and does not like care enough about the information to check up to make sure everything's actually correct.
So you guys return to Bryn Shander. It takes you a couple of days, but you eventually make it back to Bryn Shander. Hold on just a second. Sorry. I want to check something real quick.
Rain's like Batman. He only cares about his mission. Everything else is irrelevant.
So you eventually make it back to Bryn Shander. No issues along the way. In fact, actually, the skies are the calmest you've seen them like ever. Out here.
Well, of course.
No
This is the first time
snow,
I've ever
no
seen
wind,
these guys.
nothing.
Okay, that's a little weird.
As you
I
guys
assume we could have
Oh,
rested.
sorry, go ahead, Jacob.
I said, I assume we could have rested while we are on the cart.
Yeah, you guys did take a long rest, yeah.
Okay.
Of course, if you need it. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. While you do that, while I do that, you can go get yourself some water, baby.
While he's in the bathroom, I'm running to get water. Don't burn anything down, you hooligans. We'll be back.
I instantly point my hand at the nearest trees and cast Firebolt. I don't actually. It was a joke. Fucking scared Dan was gonna say, well, roll for damage.
Dan's not here right now.
I know, but I was worried he was gonna be like, oh well, man, I heard what you said. Roll for damage. You can hold it for a sec as we start this forest fire. Ah! I gotta stop hitting that. Were we, Jacob? Do you know if we're if we're going back to the city we were just at prior to coming here?
Yeah, we're going back to Bryn Shander. That's where we were.
Okay. Yay, I can finally get my staff identified. I have this magic item and I don't know what it does.
It's a magic stick.
It's a stick. I shove it up people's asses and they go boom. Annie told me I couldn't even read the name of it, so I've been like avoiding my my inventory. Every time I go into it, I just scroll down past it and I'm like, nope, can't look.
I wonder if my pinky is magical. The one I got, the pinky.
Your crystal stone pinky.
Crystal
No,
pinky.
just a crystal pinky, not stone.
Crystal.
It shouldn't be stone.
No, it's crystal. You just said it looked like a stone, like rock. They asked for a pretty rock.
I swear to God, if Danny makes me find her head, Rain will become the fucking.
It's not even like her head entirely. It's like a piece.
Rain's end goal is to go home to his universe. If Rain with the Crystal Queen, if Rain can't go home with his wifey, Rain's burning down the world. Rain doesn't know how he got here, but now that his Pookie Bear is dead, you know, his mission is to kill everything. If his Pookie Bear is dead.
I mean, by the looks of it, she is.
No, listen.
It looks like they did
grow.
a Kronos to her, dude.
Crystals grow.
So it just makes a bunch of her.
I'm either hopeful that she's losing all of her crystals to shed into a human form, or I just have to find the pieces and put it back together and find the consciousness.
Or you wait, and then all the crystals go into individual crystal queens, and then you can have a harem of crystal.
Too many.
Holy shit!
Too many.
I
Rain don't want
What did we just come back to? All I heard is no from like multiple voices.
We were saying,
well, I think it'd be funnier if we just left you with suspense.
just don't tell them a thing. Let them see
Okay.
it on stream.
So anyway,
Anyway, Bevis, look up stream real quick and see what we missed.
no, the delay's gone now. It's past the
Damn.
point. I should have. You know, every time I leave my computer, I'm gonna start bringing my phone with me, and I'm just gonna have the stream playing, so I know what you fucking goons are doing.
I like it when you don't.
That's too
Too
bad.
fucking bad.
Gosh, can't we have a little bit of privacy around here?
Yeah, man.
Jacob, we expected better from.
Not in my house, you can't.
What did you just say?
This isn't your house. This is a virtual house.
Oh, Aiden's home. Jarwin's awake.
Woo! Jarwin,
awake.
so you wake up at like. You slept for like 3 days. Oh my god. No.
And you're wearing one shoe.
You're wearing
of your favorite
one
pair.
shoe, and there is a corpse on the ground of the cart of Kadroth.
Where the
I thought-
fuck is my
oh.
shoe?
Eh,
Rain
cat
took
drop.
it. I point to him and I get as far away from you as possible. Rain took it. He threw it out. I saw him do it. I tried to stop him.
Do you know?
Your shoe was
how
broken beyond
expensive-
repair.
I could have fixed it.
No, trust me, it was broken
You know
beyond
how
repair.
expensive
I
those
said that
pumps
too.
are?
Jarwin, trust. It was broken beyond repair.
There's only a way out of this.
No,
I have to take this foot.
Did you say you have to take his foot?
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly
Okay.
what she said.
I just wanted to make sure.
It was not as broken as he's saying. I swear, Jarwin. It was just the heel. You could have
I'm gonna
fixed
roll
it.
a
I've seen you
deception
fix
check.
worse.
But even worse.
It was literally cut in half.
It was
I
not.
could have fixed it.
It was unfixable.
Do you know
You
how
owe him new
expensive-
shoes. You owe him new shoes.
Look at Keith in chat.
Either buy me new
Danny,
expensive gold-plated pumps or give me your feet.
Danny,
You do have a spare
Jarwin takes
shoe,
out a
by the way,
sword.
Jarwin. It's only silver plated, but you do have the spare.
Oh.
But it's not the same shoe. Like these pumps that he was wearing were his favorite. That's why he was wearing them.
It
And
doesn't
Rain
matter.
just threw him away.
Danny,
Yes, Matthew.
with my water ganassi powers, can I use create water and just make a pair of like, oh, I can't even remember the princess's name with the one where the
Cinderella
silver.
slippers.
Yeah, the
Cinderella?
slippers.
Bruh.
You're gonna make her. Sorry, you're gonna make him. You're gonna make him pumps of ice.
They will melt against his body heat.
I mean, the
you'll
interior of
have
the
an
carriage isn't heated anymore, so technically the inside.
Yeah,
is just
but
the
also
outside.
But like,
Jarwin's body heat as well, and if he's wearing them all the time.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
then you'll have an even bigger
Also-
problem because that's two pairs
also-
of shoes.
Also, it'll only last for an hour, so John will feel better for like an hour. Just be like, oh, this is pretty, and then they'll
You
just
say-
melt.
He would get
You see, I
hypothermia
can-
because he's only human.
You say feel better, but he has the ring of warmth, to be fair, so he is.
Yeah.
But
I'm not worried about the warmth. I'm worried about comfortableness. That shit would cause so many blisters.
Aiden out here
I could
being
make-
practical.
That's so real.
I could make toe slips.
Gonna give her like
That's
give him
the
like flip flops. That's so funny.
Sorry, bestie.
No, like
Boots?
no, like you know those like feet shoes where it's got like the toes. that you put your toes in.
Disgusting. Get out of here. Gross. Absolutely not. Anyway,
All right.
Rain, you owe Darwin a pair of expensive shoes. That's it. That's
Fine, that's
Anytime
It's
once,
easy.
that-
alright, take your feet.
Well, you can't have my feet, so
That's just too damn bad.
I'll get you better shoes.
That's what I
Trust.
thought. Mm-hmm. Jarwin is very visibly angry.
And
Angry.
the moment we get
Another
back
pair of shoes.
to Bridgestander, I'm just gonna dip,
The
go to the
first-
shoe shop, and steal their like prettiest pair.
Okay. Are you gonna ask Jarwin his shoe size?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just like, hey, what's your shoe size by chance?
What are men's shoes?
I don't know. Most men have around like a size 10.
Let's go with like that. Let's do
Yeah.
that. He's a 10.
I love that. What are men's shoe sizes?
What's that in women's shoes? Isn't that like a 13?
I think so. I think it's
Mhm.
like 3 sizes larger, 3-4 sizes larger than a woman's shoe.
Yeah.
Like to do the math, it would be like a sorry, I'm
God.
thinking. Like a 9 or 10-ish in a woman's shoe would be like a 7 or a 6.5 in men's.
Gotcha. Well, either way, you're getting them 10s. So, yeah, you guys make it to Bryn Shander about an hour after this whole debacle, right?
I'm assuming Fury and Barlow both hear the commotion we've caused.
Yes.
And I'm praying that it helps Fury feel at least a little bit better.
They're arguing about shoes. I literally slit someone's throat and bathed in their blood, and they're arguing about shoes. Sorry.
The way you said that just kind of broke me.
Is Jacob muted?
Oh,
I
so
think
I
you might have
was.
walked away.
Yeah.
Oh, you were. Damn, it didn't show up on.
Oh, I wasn't Discord muted. I just muted the mic. I have a little thingy on the thingy, you know?
So
You
what is
gotta-
Fury's reaction to this?
I was gonna ask how many days has it been?
2.
Okay.
By the time you make it to
Fury's-
Bryn Shander.
Like that was traumatic, but she does bounce back. She's generally a cheery person. I don't know if she's willing to talk about it. She might be, suppressing a little bit for a little while. But
Just a
Which is
tad.
fine.
unhealthy, but fine.
We all cope in our own ways. It's
I was
fine.
gonna say it's not like
Fury's been using
Oh.
the downtime to conduct some like very minor rituals in the very little space she has on the bench to figure out her new spell.
so. You guys arrive at Bryn Shander. Rain, do you put on your spare shoe so you can walk around, Jarwin, or are you just okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that
Just
part. That's
one
on me.
foot, one shoe.
No, so she has, not sorry, she as in Aiden. She has a spare shoe. He, as in Jarwin, has a slightly worse version of his old shoe. Like the other one was gold plated and gorgeous. This one is like really mid looking and like silver plated. Still expensive, but not as gorgeous as the last one. It's a spare for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so angry on Jarvin's behalf. I'm sorry.
Honestly, Bestie, I feel for you.
That
When
must have been
Rain
so
just when Matt had Rain throw the shoe away, I was like, no, we can fix it. I promise.
That's such a bad idea. No.
Average high heel owner be like, no, it can be fixed.
Well, the thing is, if you know Aiden, you know she has like a lot of vintage, like antique styled shoes.
Uh-huh.
So if anything ever happened to one of those, I would be in tears for her.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright, so
they're expensive.
we're gonna go with Rain's perspective here first, but I want to know, what are the rest of you doing? Barlow grabs the body and brings it to the barracks, the police station, for lack of a better term. So Fury, Maluk, Jarwin, Finch, what are the four of you doing?
I know he probably doesn't, but I'm asking Barlow if he needs assistance. Don't look at me like that. It's a genuine question.
He goes, sure.
Okay, I go along with him.
The squeak.
I heard that
Leave
getting
my squeak
food.
alone. Leave me alone, all of you. I will fight each and every one of you. You will catch
knew
me
it.
Keith, clip
dead.
that.
I
Anyway,
didn't hear a squeak. I can't laugh at what I didn't hear.
Good.
alright, so Finch and Barlow are going off to do their own thing. Jarwin, what are you doing? Not each other. To your eternal disappointment, Crow. Jarwin, what are you doing?
Sheathing, and I go for a walk.
Oh, also, can I just really add insult to injury here? I wanna make your anger at Rain like really, really way more justified, right? Your spare shoe is like half an inch shorter.
Yeah, because think about it. Like you haven't worn your spares in like a hot minute, so they're probably too short for you now, like too small for you now. Because like you found your favorite pair, got them in the perfect size, and you've been wearing them ever since. Like they've been growing with
Yeah.
you.
So
like...
it's like the more negative things you can think about this shoe are just really like it's uncomfortable. It's shorter than the other one. Like it's tighter. Your feet hurt now.
So,
Like your
my
left foot
feet are
hurts.
bleeding. I'm a short man. I go for a little angry walk.
Maluk, what are you doing? As Jarwin, I imagine, opens a door and physically harumphs. Just like, harumph, and walks off.
All I can imagine is
Rangers it.
I only heard that they put on one shoe. So all I can imagine is one of them that's still longer and then the other one that's shorter. So it's like an awkward, wobbly.
It's like you guys know that sound where it's like that's the sound.
No, Jarwin puts on both pairs of the silver ones, but he's cradling like the other golden shoe like a baby.
Alright, Maluk, what are you doing?
I don't know. He's gonna walk around and just look at shiny things
All
and
right.
just play with them. I guess I don't know. He's just
You're just kind of vibing.
yeah. He's vibes.
Fury, is there anything that you were doing?
So is this as we've arrived to the town?
Yeah, you guys are in town officially now.
Is this like the water of the 10 towns?
The watering what?
Is this the water deep
Oh,
of
the
the 10
water deep
towns?
of the 10 towns. Let me check. I don't know if Maluk would know that, but I can answer for Caleb. I don't mind. Let's see. What are every town's population? Does it tell me in the 10 towns list? No, it does not. So I'm just going to go through all 10 of them and find out. Bremen, which is not this one, has that much people in it. Bryn Shander. So far it's looking like yes, but I will give you a concrete answer in a bit.
I just want to know if you think they'd have like a magic.
A magic shop?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Hmm.
Oh wow, I'm looking at the Bryn Shander map and it's bigger than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, it's so looking at everything so far, yeah, I'm gonna say it's the Waterdeep of the 10 towns. It's got the highest population by far. The second
Okay.
closest is about 200 people off still.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, so it's got a population of 1,200. The second most is 1,000, then it's 750, then 600, and the rest all sit comfy around about 50 to 200. 50 is the lowest, by the way. That's not a common thing.
What
50
town is that?
Goodmead. Oh no, not
Goodmead?
Goodmead. Dugan's Hole. Dugan's Hole.
Dugan's Hole.
Yeah.
He's in. Maluk's probably just gonna look around for anything magical.
Magical looking. All right. Fury,
Yeah,
what are
anything
you
magical.
doing? Shut the hell up, Siri. It literally doesn't even sound like your fucking name. You need a fucking ear check. Stupid bitch. Anyway.
What are the temples?
The temples?
Yeah.
Hold on. Does
Oh, actually, on the map, the wiki is a pretty cool like interactive map. Apparently, there is a temple to Helm, Ilmater, and Tyr.
yeah, the House of the Morning Lord.
Well, there's that one, and then there's on the other side the House of Triad. For those three.
Yeah. On this, it's just the House of the Morning Lord, so I'm gonna say that's the closest one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's gonna go to the first like sacred place she can find, and do they have like confessionals?
Look at the other square. This modest converted house, or yeah, you see it's like a modest converted house. It is. Hold on just a second. It doesn't seem like there's any confessional booths, but yeah, for sure, I can say there's like a couple that you're able to just you walk in and you see just this kind of converted house. It's like there are some benches, there's like a little dining table with a bunch of like holy symbols on it. It's very, very like small, like, and very humble. But it is like you step in and you immediately feel better.
Nice.
But yeah, you're able
apparently,
to.
Amanator, which is the god of this place, apparently he's a very stern, like law deity.
Yeah. Yeah. But you feel better. Not like happier, but you feel as if, like, when I say better, you feel as if, like, all your worries are disappearing, because now there is a sense of, I guess, order is the best way I could put it.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of warmth.
Yeah. And you see kind of, it's a small little curtain off to the corner. There's a couple of them, and you kind of walk up to one of them, and you kind of move it to the side, and inside there is just a little chair, and there's it's like a hole in the wall, and it's got a crisscross pattern, like esque window. I don't know what they're actually called, but not a window, no
Oh,
glass.
you mean
but
like the thing you'd see in like the confessional booth with
yeah,
the...
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you kind of take a seat.
So, it's been a while since I did one of these. Hello? Someone's in there, right?
Yes,
Oh,
the way we do these here is we just let the person speak. We it is not as much a banter as it is more of a event per se. If you require the input from myself, I am more than happy to give it.
well, I guess so recently, you see, logically, like, I understand it wasn't my fault, but I still, I'm still the person who did that really bad thing. And you're not gonna tell anyone, right? Like, this is...
The only person who hears this other than me will be our Lord. It will
Well, do
be
you know
their decision what to do with you.
do you know what his opinion is on killing someone who's, on death row, so to speak?
It goes against the order of law. But if there are extenuating circumstances, I'm sure they would be okay with it. It just depends on what the extenuating circumstances are.
Okay. Well, the speaker of Caer-Dineval.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the right one. Uh, the speaker of Caer-Dineval was being possessed. A warlock of Titivalis was you know dominating his mind, and they were ruining the town. And I managed to pull Titivalis out of the speaker's mind, but then, well, he's a lot stronger than me. When he told me to kill Kadroth, I didn't really have much choice.
It's silent on the other end for not long, but long enough to get you like a little worried. You did a good thing. You freed the speaker. It is not your fault. I know it feels like you need to hold yourself accountable. And that is true. You do need to hold yourself accountable. What you did was wrong. but a few wrongs for a net positive are acceptable. I would tell you, from my words, the words given to me by the Lord, the Morning Lord, I would funnel this self-loathing you have for yourself into a righteous anger towards Tativalis.
Yeah.
For it is his
He's not a
words
very
that
nice
made
guy.
you. So I've heard. Because it is his words that made you act the way you did.
I'm shaking the whole floor.
I will. The like window slides open, and he slides an amulet of Amentor over towards you. And then the window slides closed. The hand is like not exactly. It looks kind of like a carapace.
Oh.
As it pushes over the amulet and then closes it.
At a glance, is there any check I can try and make to determine the species?
Go ahead. Make
This-
make like just a base intelligence check. See if you can figure it out.
Alright, that's a 14.
You are not entirely sure.
Probably
It-
not human.
Not human, for sure.
Alright. She says, so what, do I, offer up a few prayers and I'm forgiven, or
No,
should this be more of a process?
it's more of a process. Take what
Oh.
you need from him, and he will provide. He will never ask anything from you. Just carry it with you. See how you feel. Pray if you feel like you need to. But otherwise, just hold it close.
Alright. Well, thanks. And she just scurries out.
Alright. Rain, you are able to make it into the shoe shop. Let's see. Make an investigation check. Let's see if you're able to find some goated shoes for your main man, Jarwin.
16.
Hmm.
Danny.
Matthew,
I have a question.
I have an answer.
It is. Oh, hang on a sec. Can I adjust the brightness of light?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh,
up the
like when
lumens.
you use the light cantrip, can you make it like dimmer?
Brighter.
Brighter. No.
No? Okay.
Basically, it just as default, it sheds bright light in 20 feet and dim light for an additional 20 feet. That's just kind of how bright it is.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little technical here. How many lumens do you think that bright light would be?
Oh, fuck, bro. I don't know. How many lumens would a light cantrip be? Because light functions as a torch, right, Jacob? That's something you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many lumens is a torch? 100 lumens. So that many.
100 lumens? Okay. Damn. It's about 200 off from what I need, but that's fine. Okay. Do I find goated pairs of shoes?
I was just gonna ask Aiden a question. Aiden.
Yes.
Does Jarwin want something exactly like he had, or something better?
Something better.
And
if he
what
can.
would he classify as better?
Still golded or platinum?
Oh, these are questions
potentially
Rain
with
would have
jewels.
asked as well.
Okay. Sorry, continue, Aiden. Platinum.
Either golden gold or platinum. And probably has like a couple of jewels. Just something very expensive, like very, very expensive.
With a 16, you're able to find not platinum for sure, but you are able to find gold lined heels with a few, like, it looks to be amethyst kind of studded along them.
Okay. How many people are in the store?
Like less than 10, including the clerk.
Is there anything dangling from the ceiling?
A chandelier, which is, I want you to know, the chandelier is lit with, like, candles.
How low is it dangling?
It's about
Like
15
within
feet
reach
up.
of me, if I lightly jump or
No.
no? Okay. I'm going to go near them. I'm just gonna like take a single, or not a single, but like 2 gold pieces out of my pocket. Like, and an important question: how many people are near me and like, are people paying attention? Because my plan is to basically flashbang.
No one's
the
really
store.
paying attention to you. There's a couple people within, like, a few feet of you, but none of them are really paying any attention to you.
Okay, now comes for the sleight of hand check. I don't feel like I'm not paying for them. I'm stealing them. Fuck that.
The price tag is well out of your price range, by the way. I figured you knew that, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah, like well expected it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Go ahead, make a sleight of hand check.
Is after. Natural 20.
So you look around, no one's really paying attention to you. You just kind of chuck one in your bag, look around, see if anyone's looking, chuck another in your bag, click the belt shut, and just kind of walk off like nothing happened.
All right.
Just imagine just let you out in the corner.
Oh, Danny, actually, I'd like to see what's like the cheapest, most awful looking pair of shoes.
Oh, they're like flats. They look horrible. They're like a gross brown. And they're like frilly looking.
How much?
Like 10 gold.
I'm gonna buy those.
Okay. You go up to the counter and put them on, and the clerk looks at them, looks at you, and goes, "Are you sure you want to get these?"
Oh, they're not for me. They're for a friend.
Okay. Whatever, man.
Nobody can say I stole anything if I buy something.
So you walk out of the shoe shop, and where would Jarwin be at this point, Aiden? Where would he have kind of stomped off to?
He probably followed like whatever path that there might be and is like kind of towards the woods.
Okay. All right, Rain, you can go looking for Jarwin. Make like a investigation check. Let's see if you can track him.
I'm not gonna use the same dice. I won't get the luck. What are you? Oh, 19.
All right.
That's a 7, right?
Yeah, you eventually track him down after a few minutes. Jarwin, you hear footsteps behind you. And you see...
He just keeps walking.
He just completely ignores you, Rain. Do you run to catch up to him?
Jarwin, I got you some really, really nice shoes. And I'm hiding the shitty pair behind my back.
He kind of just stops and he like lets out a breath and he's still very
Trust
tense.
me, you'll really love them.
He turns around to look at you. He doesn't say anything.
You are just digging this hole, Matthew. I know you're gonna give him the new like the like awesome shoes. All right. Also, Crow is not feeling good right now, so I'm just gonna remove them from the call. Disconnect. There we go. Let me turn off the overlay for now. All right. Yeah. So,
Jarwin, do you walk closer, or do I have to come to you?
You have to go to him. He's not budging. He just kind of like
I walk up. And I'm really sorry about throwing away your shoe. I didn't know that it meant that much to you, so I figured I'd get you these. And I hand him the shitty pair and immediately go into my backpack to start to grab the really fancy pair as he's flipping his shit.
So Jarwin sees the shitty pair and immediately goes for his knife, and he's like completely expressionless.
As he does this, I say nothing and just hold the really bedazzled, really nice pair just in my hands.
But Jarwin can see it.
Yeah. I'm not. I give you the bad pair and then immediately take out the really nice pair. Say nothing. Just hold them in front of you with a smile.
Jarwin starts to tear up, and he like grabs them out of your hands and falls to his knees.
Do you really think I'd give you shitty shoes after throwing away one that was you wanted?
Yes, you threw away my expensive shoe like it was garbage.
Well, broken things are
You
garbage.
have such
Sorry.
refined taste.
And Jarwin,
Jarwin.
these are the most beautiful shoes you've ever seen. These almost put like your old ones to shame.
I'm gonna look
But
around.
you feel like with time they will surpass them because they're better looking, more expensive looking, and you feel like once you grow attached to them, it's gonna wipe all that nostalgia away over your old shoes.
I am gonna lean in and be like, "Hey, I wouldn't put those on for at least a day." And I'm gonna walk off.
Jarwin is he's kind of just like still on his knees, and he like starts crying and he cradles the shoes.
Hey, wait a minute,
He's
what do you
having
mean?
a silent meltdown.
Alright. And with that, we're gonna end the session. Thank you for all of those who tuned in. Hopefully going forward we'll actually be able to start streaming earlier again, but we'll see. I don't know for sure. Goodbye.
I will, Danny, before we end, I will move in the direction that Barlow said. I'd be able to identify my staff.
Okay, he did tell you that he was gonna the wizard was gonna meet you at the tavern.
Just straight to the tavern now.
Okay. Alright. Goodbye, stream.
Good night.